Hi, welcome back to the behind the scenes for our feature movie Repeat. In this episode we're going to talk about gear selection.
So specifically the camera we're going to be shooting on. So today we're shooting on the Sony A7 III, an absolutely fantastic camera. It's got in-body stabilisation, it's full frame, got a great battery and it's 4K. But we're not shooting on that camera, we're shooting on the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K.
So despite the name, the camera really isn't pocketable, and that's before you even put it into a rig like you see here today. So the camera is mounted into a small rig cage system, and this allows us to mount a number of accessories directly to the rig. So we've got a culture adapter here for a shotgun microphone, we've got a top mounted grab handle, we've got an SSD holder here, and on this backside here we've also got some cable management. One of the great things about this rig is this small rig block rod system attached to a Manfrotto quick release plate, and this lets us move the camera rig very quickly and easily between a number of different applications. So for example, a tripod or a slider or a crane, or even to a shoulder mount like you see here today.
So our shoulder mount has two different rod systems, which allows us to just use the Manfrotto plate, as Grant's covered, and separate the main camera from the shoulder mount itself. The shoulder mount has these cam tree handles with soft rubber grips and two different areas for adjusting, so we can move it in and out of the body depending on the length of your arms. I've got little short arms, so it's really close to me. We've got this bar here which is attached to the plate as well, which attaches the monitor. And the reason why we're using the bar is if you've got an articulated arm, it very often will droop backwards and forwards based on the weight of your monitor. We've got a big battery on this Ninja Assassin from Atmos. It's a big monitor for what we're using it for, and it would just keep drooping backwards and forwards, really irritating while you're trying to film. We've got the battery on the back here, and the reason why it's on the back is to counterweigh the camera and the monitor, so all the weight isn't pushing forwards constantly, and that's also why the camera is pushed back as well. You can't change the settings on the fly, but you're very unlikely to do anyway. So once you've got it set, you've got the camera moved back and then you're ready to shoot.
We have a high capacity V-mount battery, and that should keep us powered up throughout a full day's shoot. We are going to add a plate which will allow us to connect some of our accessories directly to the battery though, but we don't have that yet. We'll include some of the specifics in the description below.
I spoke about the A7 III earlier and some of the fantastic benefits that camera has. The camera we're shooting on doesn't have some of those, so it isn't full frame and it doesn't have the in-body stabilisation, so you do have to have it in a rig like this if you don't want shaky footage. You can adapt the camera as we have here with a Metabones speed booster, and it lets you use the Canon glass and gives you a much closer to full frame image. We've got loads of Canon lenses. It would cost us an absolute fortune to get native MFT lenses and be able to swap all of ours, so the ability to carry on using our lenses is absolutely fantastic for us. One of the main reasons obviously for this camera is the 4K and RAW abilities and the beautiful image it gives out. One of the final things that's brilliant about this camera is the interface. It doesn't have lots of clicky buttons, but it does have a great screen on the back of it with only about 4 different menus that you can change the settings on. Absolutely brilliant. You can change it on the fly really quickly. We're going to cover the glass itself in another video. We've got a Canon 100mm on here now, and we're also going to cover in the other video the tilter follow focus that we use on the camera rig. Again, another really brilliant piece of equipment and quite low cost.
Thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe and share if you did, or if you didn't.
Or if you didn't, just subscribe.
Yeah, please do. In our next episode we're going to talk about camera lenses, so hopefully tune in. So hopefully we'll see you next time for that, yeah? Hopefully we'll see you then for that.
I don't know. Bye! I'm just cutting that out.